when did you fall in love with like women in hip hop?
And then, so as I was saying, I don't even have a quote. There's
too many. There's too much going on.
There's too much going on. I don't have a single quote. Like, I don't have anything good to say right now.
I saw a tweet and it was like, I know we'll get into this, but it was talking about how like Cardi's album is called like Am I the Drama? And the fact that there's this natural, organic, like drama that's just transpiring over the internet. They're like, what a rollout. They're like,
it's like one of those fucking like, what do you call it? The snowball, and it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah. And then there's JT trying to join in, and they're like, go the fuck away. And
like nobody like asked them.
The fuck, shut the fuck up. Like,
right.
Wait, I don't want to get into that yet.
Yeah.
I want to hear about Japan.
Oh my gosh.
Let's talk about your Japan trip.
I had so much fun. Like, I feel like I could have stayed. Like, I could continue to have stayed.
How I felt.
And like continued with life. Like, it was so much fun.
I don't need to come back to this shithole.
No, it was so like food was incredible.
Yes.
People were so kind.
Isn't it so quiet on the trains?
It's quiet.
Like,
it's clean.
Pin drop. You could hear a pin drop.
So I had gone when I was in college, and I feel like I didn't appreciate it as much as I did now as an adult. Like,
you never do.
It was just like the food was so good.
Yeah.
The architecture. The
oh my
history,
God. Insane.
Like, it's just like botanical. I loved going to botanical gardens. Like, everything was just so well kept.
Yeah. I've heard the zoos are very depressing though.
Really?
I've heard it's just small and all the animals have like, what do you call that thing when animals start to go crazy because they're in captivity? I don't know what it's called, but it's like I don't know what it's called, but if you see videos of Japanese zoos, those are animals who they've gone into psychosis.
Really?
Much like Nicki Minaj. Because they're just trapped. They're cooped up in there and they can't escape. But of hers. Okay, continue.
No, but it was cool. Like, I had a lot of fun. Had some really good wagyu.
Was it still hot when you were there?
It was pretty hot, actually.
Yeah.
So like it was in the 80s, 70s, and it got like a little bit cooler in the evening, but it's still kind of, it felt like the tail end of summer for sure.
Yeah. Damn, you got lucky.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like blazing. Like, it wasn't like crazy. There was a couple of hot days, but like it was manageable.
I was cooking in that motherfucker every day.
I was getting my steps though. Like, we were averaging 13 to 15,000 steps a day.
Isn't it crazy? And you don't even realize that you're walking that much.
Listen, my feet were hurting at the end of the day.
That's
for
true.
Sure. That's for sure. But we did go to an onsen and we did a foot massage, and I was like, I would just go back for that. Like,
don't you do like the craziest things? Like, the foot massage turns into like a whole body massage. Like, they're getting your back and your legs and your knees and like stretching you out. And I'm like, I love you. I think I love you.
No, literally, we talk about that. We're like, I would just go back for that foot massage.
Yes. I see why they're always so booked.
Yeah, no, exactly. And then Uniqlo, like, flagship, like, took all my money. Like,
literally, do you know how many things I bought from Uniqlo?
I went back 3 times.
Do you know I've never been to a Uniqlo ever in my life?
Oh,
like,
really?
Before I went to Japan, because I was always like, I don't know what's in there, and it's an Asian brand, so it won't even fit me. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm not even gonna go in there. But they're everywhere in Japan, and I was like, I mean, just go in there. If you don't like it, you don't like it. I mean, the quality of those fucking basics. Do you know how many? I got bras and panties and white tees and sweaters and joggers. Like, I walked in there and blew a motherfucking bag. Like,
no, but it feels logical though, because it's tax free. So
literally,
like,
It's like you say, it's like
I'm saving
dumb.
money.
I would be dumb. It's like you see that total and then you pull out your passport and they're like, actually, $90 less. You
And
just
it's like,
saved $90. So now
and
I have
I'm
to
like,
spend.
it just makes sense. It just makes logistic sense.
It
So
does.
got my fall collection there.
Love it.
We
Love it.
both did. We both got
As
our
you
fall
should.
collections there.
Because there was really good quality of the clothes.
Oh
like,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm so excited. But yeah, no,
Yes.
it was a great time. Food was incredible.
Love that.
Shopping was great, and it was just nice to be somewhere else. Like just visually being somewhere else was
because you're in DC, so it's like all the time. You know,
yeah,
it's like nonstop over there.
Didn't even think about the news. We were like, we turned off our news notifications and stuff like that. Like completely separated.
You should, because it's been crazy. Did you hear? I have no confirmation of this. They are on TikTok saying that Donald Trump, in reaction to the Super Bowl, you know, Bad Bunny's headlining the Super Bowl. And we can get into that when we talk about hot topics. They said that he spoke to the president of Puerto Rico. Like Donald Trump said that he spoke to the president of Puerto Rico. And I don't know if we could sink any lower, because who did he speak to? Yeah. You looked in the mirror? Who did you talk? You talked to the president? How would that be possible? How would it be possible that you spoke to the president of Puerto Rico, a United States territory? You don't even need a passport to go there. You don't. How would you have spoken to the president of Puerto Rico? I said, at some point, when is enough enough?
Listen, it hasn't been enough yet.
How is this whole thing going to end? If we're only what is it?
This has only been
8, 9 months.
Yeah,
it's been like 9 months, 11.
Literally, this is year 1.
My God,
isn't that wild? And it feels like 5 years.
It feels like we've been living in like purgatory. Like, I feel like I'm in hell, and I can't. I feel like I'm in hell, and I still have to pay rent.
And I'm like, is this supposed to be? I don't know if you watch like Severance, but I've never seen it. Yeah, and they have this concept of innies and outies, right?
Right. And I do know about this.
And so I'm like, are we innies right now experiencing all this? And my fiance is like, if we're innies, why are we paying rent? Like,
you know what? He makes a good fucking point. Why am I still paying not just rent, all the bills,
all the stuff?
Actually, all getting on my motherfucking nerves.
Exactly.
I'm sick of it. Oh, I had to set up a payment plan because I did not pay my taxes. Or I didn't pay them when I filed. They're like,
when you were supposed to.
They're like, you have an extension until October. And I sat down and I looked at that number. I said, oh, who the fuck got this? I said, who? There's no possible way I owe you all this money. As a matter of fact, I think y'all owe me some motherfucking money. Now, how the fuck I owe you all this money? So yeah, I was very pissed about that. And then the government shut down. How are you asking me for money? And the motherfucker, you're asking for my taxes? How the fuck is the IRS still open?
Who's gonna do it?
How is the IRS still open? Like, that doesn't feel legal. The government is shut down. The IRS should not be allowed to be open. That doesn't feel legal to me. It doesn't. Yeah. It's weird. There's so much shit that's like, there's no way in any other like plane of existence that this would be tolerated. You know what I mean?
I get it. I don't know. It's getting very weird. It's getting very weird.
I just am like, at the point, sometimes I feel like several times a week I'm reading a headline and I'm like, well, you know, maybe we'll all just die soon. And wouldn't that be nice? Like, well, maybe this will really be the end and we'll just die. And then we won't have to do this shit no more.
You know, I'm taking it day by day, literally day by day,
minute by minute. Soon, you know, and then we don't have to deal with his ass no more. Maybe it'll all be over real soon.
Oh my God.
I'm just so tired. Anyway, I'm tired. How the fuck do we even? Let's just get into
I don't even know. Yeah, let's get into it. Where do you want
to start? I don't have
start?
anything going on. So I don't need to do an update on me. That's literally it. I'm just
that was your state.
That was my update. That's literally where I've been like for the past week. Just like what the fuck is going on? So Doja Cat is going on tour.
Yes.
They are working her, honey. Like she is about to be on tour the whole motherfucking year in 2026. It's called Tour Ma Vie. And I mean, it's expansive. She's going to New
Yeah, she's
Zealand,
everywhere.
to Australia, to Asia, to Latin America, to
Mm-hmm.
Europe, the US. I mean,
It's a
like
lot.
she's about to be, and the tour starts November 18th, 2025, and it goes till December 1st, 2026. What?
Dang.
What?
A whole year.
Well, she's doing November, December, and then she picks up February, then she picks up May, June, and then she picks up October, November, December.
Okay,
Which,
I guess.
that's
Yeah.
too much for
It's
an album.
still a lot.
Does she even like this album? You know what? We'll get there. We'll get there. We don't have to jump we don't have to jump right to it. Do you think you're gonna go?
No.
Me either, G. I don't think this is the album for me to go see her on tour.
It's actually incredible now that I think about it. Like all these tour dates for this.
I can't. She can't be serious. There has to be another project. She can't be serious. Does she
has to be another project?
No, but do you know what I mean? Like this can't be.
It can't be it. Yeah.
This would have made sense for Planet Her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a tour like this would have made sense
Yeah.
for Planet Her. Maybe I would have been in the pre-sale line.
Yeah.
Now I'm not even going to get a ticket until the day of the concert if I do that. Because look, it's next year. The concept, I would never buy a ticket a year in advance unless it was Beyonce. Unless it was fucking Beyonce. And even then, that's like, I'm like, I'm not playing with Ticketmaster like that. Like,
Right.
I'll see you when I see you. But I don't understand why. Like, I mean, I don't know why. Like, what possessed her? Like, she just went on this really massive tour for an album that people actually, I mean, did they like Scarlett?
I think, I mean, in comparison.
I like Scarlett.
Well, I don't know.
I liked Scarlett.
Yeah.
In comparison, I don't get it. So there's that.
Yeah.
Young Miami, I think it's time for us to really divest from her. She wrote a letter to the judge.
Did you read it?
Yeah, I'm going to read it right now. She wrote a letter to the judge who was sentencing Diddy, who got sentenced yesterday. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I think he's got 4 years.
He only got 4 years for 3 decades of harassing, trafficking, raping, beating, abusing women. He only got 4 years in prison. And this is why survivors do not come forward. There's no justice. And I'm happy that Cassie, she got like a settlement payment from him.
Right.
Because think about if she had not accepted that, and this is all the justice that she would get.
That's true.
This is all the justice. And it's like, it's not even that, because you know he's going to come out of jail and then turn into a pastor, right?
I was about to say, or like get released early.
Yeah, he's gonna, there's no way he's doing the whole 4 years. Like, I just highly doubt that they're gonna make him do the whole 4 years. But he's gonna be, but Carisha, I'm really, 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 really angry. So I'm gonna read this. It says, "Dear Your Honor, first of all, dear Your Honor." Okay.
But No.
My name is Carisha Brownlee. I'm a mother, daughter, sister, and a hip-hop artist who has spent many years in the public eye. I want to be clear that I cannot speak on or defend anything that may have happened before I met Sean Combs. I do not condone any wrongdoing. I can only speak from my personal experience and the man that I've come to know over the past 4 years. For 3 of those years, I was in a public relationship with Sean, and during that time, I witnessed and came to know a different person than the one often portrayed. Behind the scenes, he was loving, genuine, supportive, and always encouraging. He motivated me, believed in me, and helped me grow both personally and professionally. I'm writing this letter because I believe it's important for the court to know the side of Sean that isn't always seen or spoken about. You mean the part that was spoken about for publicly for decades? The man who poured into others, gave opportunities, who led by example, and who loved deeply. He helped shape me both professionally and personally. He believed in me. All of your music was trash when you were dating him. He pushed me to grow and taught me how to be a better businesswoman. He helped me find balance between chasing my dreams and being present for my family. You mean the women that he constantly cheated on and had all these babies and then they live with their mamas? Because that's what he did. No matter how busy he was, he never missed holidays or special moments with his families. Sure, Jan. One of my most meaningful memories was when he took me to my first Met Gala. Okay, he's on trial for sex trafficking, and we're talking about him taking you to a fashion charity event. It wasn't just about the event; it was about what it represented. Sean has always made it a priority to open doors for Black people. to make sure we are seen, heard, and valued in spaces where we've been historically excluded. That night reminded me that we belong in every room, at every table, and in every conversation. He constantly encouraged me and so many others to dream bigger, walk in confidence, and never shrink who we are to make others comfortable. He gave me a voice by providing me with a platform on his network to speak for the culture and connect with people in a way that was real and authentic. What culture are you speaking for? Asking people to take a shot or eat the person next to you's pussy. That's what he put you up. Anyway, that opportunity changed the direction of my career and showed me the impact that one person can have when they choose to uplift others. Beyond all of that, I've seen him give back to his community over and over again. Didn't he rob every motherfucker that worked for him? You know how many years these niggas been saying he's owed them money for all the money they made him in the 90s, in the early 2000s? What the fuck? Shut up. In 2022, we fed the homeless together on Thanksgiving. But that was just one example. There were next page, many moments where he gave quietly, privately, without cameras, because his heart genuinely wanted to help. I've also witnessed him doing real inner work. Child, he literally, days after he got convicted, before he got arrested, choked a woman in a hotel, beat a woman up in a hotel because she was threatening to testify. He made the choice to check himself into anger management, start therapy, and commit to physical healing through therapy. That takes strength, humility, and self-awareness. He didn't do it for show. He did it because he wanted to grow and become a better person. In my personal experience, Sean is not a danger or threat to the community. He is a man. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, that's blocked. He is a man and someone who uplifts, supports, and inspires those around him to be better mentally, physically, and spiritually. But more than anything, he is a father. And his kids are the ones who look up to him the most. They need him. His presence, love, and guidance matter deeply in their lives. Girl.
Yeah.
Whoop, you miss your fucking daddy, whoop-de-doo. Don't we all, bitch? Join the motherfucking club. You think you the only one without a daddy? You're not the only bitch that's fatherless, ho. And look at me. I ain't never choked no bitch out, and I could have. I should have sometimes, but I ain't never choked nobody out. I'm fatherless too. What the fuck are we talking about? Anyway,
this last part gets me.
His presence, love, and guidance matter deeply in their lives. I truly believe that he belongs at home with his family, the people who mean the most to him. Sure. Okay, sure. And who continue to be his greatest source of purpose and strength. Judge, that's a good man. Thank you. Carisha Brownlee. Do you think this is a motherfucking joke?
I thought this was written...
dizzy ass bitch? Continue.
I was going to say, I feel like this was written by ChatGPT.
Absolutely. Sure. She didn't write this. I think a publicist wrote this. A lawyer wrote this. Carisha did not write this.
She wrote,
however,
Judge, that's a
good man. I think she also wrote Dear Your Honor. She wrote Dear Mind you, at the top of the letterhead,
fill in the rest.
Mind you, at the top of the letterhead is the fucking judges. Like the name is anyway. Anyway, that is absolutely psychotic, and I'm so glad that we can like fully get rid of the City Girls as a whole. Because I'm sick of Miss too. I'm sick of her too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm sick of her. I'm sick of them both. Like I just can't. So let's talk about this other thing. So Ice Spice was on the Keke Palmer podcast. First of all, a side note, Keke Palmer looks great with ginger hair.
I love Keke Palmer.
Phenomenal.
I love Keke Palmer, period. Like, I think she is just a gem of this generation, from hosting to writing. I don't know. She's just like, she's a gem.
It's just her music that I cannot get into.
I cannot get behind her music. I know. Listen,
music girl, like
she can sing.
Hey, look,
but I'm not listening to her music.
I'm sure she can.
I'm not listening to her music.
I wouldn't know because I don't tune the fuck in.
But I'm glad she has that ability.
You know what? It gives like a little bit. It gives like something that's going to be in the back of like a very specific type of urban television show that would be like a Tubi original. You know what I mean?
Whoa, yeah. Whoa,
Do you remember those books? I think it was called like Buford High. Oh my God, no, that's not the name of it. Wait, hold on. No, because this is gonna bother me if I can't figure this out. Because I guarantee you know what I'm talking about. Buford High books. The Bluford series. Okay, so basically it's called Bluford High. It was this book series. And this is from like the early 2000s, and all of it would be like these black people getting into the craziest scenarios. Like
I've
I'm
never
not even
seen. Wait,
you're
hold on.
you're
Maybe I
kidding. You've
have.
never read these?
I
Let me
never read these.
let me
No.
read you just a description of one of the books. It's like it's all about it's in the main focus is that these are contemporary urban black stories in the year
I
2001. Okay, it's called the Bluford series. It's by Anne Schraff. I think I pronounced that right.
These are all white people who wrote these.
And I did not know that. I would have had no way to look that up.
Oh,
you know
my
how
God.
long it took for the internet to dial the fuck up? I wouldn't have been able to look that up. They just had these books at our school.
Literally, all these authors are white.
Okay, so this says, it says it was published in 2002 that follows high school student Darcy Wills as she deals with her estranged father's return, her younger sister's troubled relationship, and a mysterious stranger. It explores. Oh wait, no. Wait, no. This is not the one that I'm referring to. Oh, it's called A Matter of Trust. Okay, this book. This is the one I read. Okay. So it says Darcy Wills, same girl. She navigates a rivalry with her former best friend, Brisana Meeks, who's trying to steal her boyfriend, Hakeem Randall. The story also explores Darcy's family struggles, including her father's abandonment and her mother's long work hours. Like they would be pregnant in these books, they would be fighting in these books, they would be fucking in these books. Like, and that's when I think of Keke Palmer's music. I think if they had turned these books into a TV series, that would be the soundtrack to it.
Oh my God.
You have to read one. I swear.
I was like, I feel like I should read one just cause.
You don't even have to read the whole book. Read literally you can probably find a PDF. Read like a couple pages. You're going to get what I'm describing to you so fucking quick. It's gonna make. But think back to like 2007, 2008. You know,
Yeah.
I was a voracious reader as a child. Still am. Recently rediscovered that. But I used to gobble these books the fuck up because the books I'm reading, like I'm reading The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, The Chronicles of Narnia, all these fucking white people. They don't have my troubles. I'm not fighting my siblings over Turkish delight. You know, we have other problems. And so I really related to that.
Yeah. Interesting.
So anyway, Ice Spice was on the Keke Palmer show. What's the fucking point? Why do I always get so sidetracked?
No, it was valid. We were talking to, Keke Palmer. Anyway,
the point
Keke Palmer was talking to Ice Spice.
Keke Palmer was talking to Ice Spice because Ice Spice, I believe, I'm making an assumption that she's about to start rolling out an album. Like, do you think that's a fair assumption?
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
It seems like
she's doing streaming stuff, and
she's like, has singles. She's like popping out at Fashion Week. She's working. You know what's crazy? She's working now with Nicki Minaj's old hairstylist, Arrogant Tay, the one who just eats every fucking hairstyle he does. Like, she's working with him, and she was talking on the Keke Palmer show about why they fell out, because Nicki wanted to sign her to her label. And basically, Ice is saying, I was already signed to 2 labels, so there was no room for me to be signed to a 3rd label. And also, her label hadn't gotten off the ground, so she wanted me to sign this deal with her when there was no building, there was no paperwork, there was no nothing to be signed to. And that Nicki really didn't respond well to that. But Ice was like, I always show her love, this and that. Like, it was never anything like that. And it's just crazy because isn't she always talking about like these girls that are in bad deals, and things like that. And they have to do all of this work and like, talking about like the struggles that she faced in the industry to turn around and do that to someone else. What did they say? Die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain.
Yeah,
and has Nicki Minaj not lived long enough to see herself become the very thing she used to make fun of Lil' Kim for being?
Actually.
And it's crazy to watch because in real time,
it's actually really sad to watch. I think just like. I was looking at something on Complex, and they were just like covering all the stuff that's been happening.
Yeah,
and they were like, "This is actually this is beyond the like cute banter.
It's not anymore,
and it's like actually like no, this is concerning. Like
deeply.
This is beyond like what this could have been for entertainment purposes. Like this is beyond.
It's so deeply concerning, and I'm just like, how are people sitting here, and this is why, and I made a post on TikTok about, girl, they have been eating me up on TikTok. You know, like for 2 weeks now, y'all.
Oh,
like
really?
I've had to block like 50 something people, all because I said I didn't think Glorilla was light skinned, and now I'm a hating ass bitch. And now I said I don't give a fuck about that. We are missing the issue that I'm trying to pose.
Yeah.
But everybody wanted to focus. You think you light skinned? No, I just said I don't
That's
think
not what I said.
That's literally not what I said. But they have been attacking me from every which motherfucking way. One of them even came to my personal TikTok account to leave another hate comment. I said, bitch, are you crazy?
Dang,
How
they
did
had
you find
time.
me?
They
How
had
did
time.
you find me? Girl, I have been fighting for my life. You know,
Oh,
I never call another bitch dark skin again. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Light skin, red bone, yellow bone gods. I am so sorry I offended you with my words.
Oh my
Anyway,
God.
what was I saying? I don't remember.
Well, okay. Let's go on to Doja Cat is the musical guest
for SNL. Girl, you better promote this album because you have gone through a lot.
Better
I
work
feel
it.
bad. I feel fucking bad for her. I feel so bad for her. Like, they gonna do all this shit in the middle of her rollout week, and she just can't do shit about it except tweet
no one cares.
the weirdest shit. She can't do shit. She can't do anything because otherwise she's gonna get thrown into it. You know.
Actually, you're so right. Yeah.
She's just like tied. Her hands are tied behind her back, and I just know she is pissed. I know she is pissed. Like, damn, y'all could have done this like 3-4 days ago. The thing is they did. It just continued for 7 days.
I was like, this has been like almost a week. Yeah,
it's been like 7 days and 7 nights.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mona Leo got married.
Yes, it was so pretty. It was so cute.
Do you know how crazy
I
it is
love it.
to like be on Instagram or TikTok and like Mona Leo's getting married on TikTok?
Did you watch the live?
No, I did not. I just scrolled by. I passed it. I said, "Are they shooting a music video?" And then
honestly, I was thinking the entire time, actually looking at all this stuff in the coverage, I'm like, I bet they were able to get like a portion of this wedding reimbursed. Like, I think, like,
yeah.
I bet they shot a music video during this wedding somehow, some way. Like, the rollout was crazy, and I think the resurgence of like, not that Mona Leo went anywhere, but like the relevancy, I think, of her has just increased so much within this past month.
Like, I think this is what that was for. I'm not saying like she got married on TikTok Live just to like help her career, but I think there was a part of her,
of course,
that knew that doing this was going to do exactly what it's doing for her. And now she's like, now I can really cook. And I'm happy. I'm happy for her because I've been looking for her to have the opportunity to really cook. You know, so I guess sometimes, girls, you just got to get married. You know, it's just
moral of the story.
The moral of the story is, I mean, hey, like you might have to get married.
The way that she's got Stunner for Vegas, though, like,
good for her.
Literally wrapped around her finger. Like,
I don't even wrap no more.
All the I see all those tweets about like they're like Mona Leo really has like all these gangsta men in pink suits.
Yes,
for a wedding.
In pink. And not just like a pink that's almost a different color. They are in light,
straight up pink. Pink. No confusion.
In this motherfucker, like they are in pink suits. And you know what? I wouldn't do a pink dress, I have to say.
I don't think so either. Yeah.
But I was like, for her, it does look like, yes, that's our Black American princess. She actually does look like a princess in this. You know
I didn't realize how young she is too.
So
like, she's
young.
25, I think.
Maybe
like,
she probably just turned 25.
She like just turned 25.
Yes.
And so I was like, so when we were introduced to her, she was probably like 21.
Maybe.
Like maybe. And I was like, dang, like she still has so much, like, I don't know. Like she's so young. I didn't realize.
To grow. And I think I want to talk about that too when we get to new music. There's a couple things, but I just think I love it when artists, you know, maybe they have an off couple of years. I'm always going to reference like Jay-Z's Kingdom Come album. You know what I mean? Like, or even Magna Carta, Holy Grail, or even like, I mean, you could say American Gangster. I wouldn't say American Gangster. Some people would say American Gangster. Like, this is undoubtedly the greatest rapper of all time. But I can off the top of my head name 3 albums that were fucking trash. That were just awful, you know? And I like the greatest rapper of all time has even had some years that were fucking off. That is okay. Rappers can do that.
Right.
You know, you as artists can do that. And I just love to see, I love to, like, I'm all down for like a redemption art, you know, another chance to really show that you really about this shit. You know, you can do it. So I'm happy that she's getting that chance because, you know, like we said about her last single, you weren't feeling it.
Honestly, it's low-key been growing on me. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
It's been growing on me a little bit.
You
So
know
I
what?
was like,
you know, I trust your opinion so much. I'm gonna have to go back and re-listen to it now.
yeah, let's do it again.
I'm gonna have to. Child. Okay, should we just get into it?
Okay.
So Cardi B has announced that she's pregnant. Like I said,
I was like, first of all, you were right. You were right.
I motherfucking said, I knew she was pregnant. I knew it months ago. I knew it. And girl, I'm sorry. I don't mean to echo Crystal. You gotta start using your butt. I know it's huge. You gotta start using your fucking butt.
Yo, we didn't even talk. That's not even on the list here about like Crystal's response, and people were eating her up online.
But what did she say that was wrong?
Honestly, yeah, like I think I told you, I was like, she said everything that everybody is thinking,
everybody,
but probably in a harsher way,
much harsher
than of how it could have been delivered.
Yeah,
but like I was like, yeah, this is exactly how I've been feeling.
This is exactly how I feel, and I'm also like, I don't know, like, I listened to the read all through high school, all through college, you know, she's been much meaner. Like, that to me was, I mean, I can understand people who are like, girl, you don't know her. How can you offer her tough love? I totally understand, like, there's this parasocial, like, feeling, you know, that you feel like, hey, like, this is actually a person who you don't know from Adam. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know this person. At the same time, I'm like, damn, girl. Again? Again? The baby's still breastfeeding.
Like now,
the other baby is still breastfeeding. Like she can't even speak. She might be potty trained, but she's probably not potty trained. And you are already very pregnant. Like she has to be into her second. And I know she's so happy all this drama kicked off and people just forgot all about they was mad at her for being pregnant again. Because how the fuck you finna go on tour and you just had a baby? I mean, or you're
okay.
The tour starts February. The tour starts.
And let's talk about this
second week of February.
This what is it called? The Global
Citizen Festival.
I couldn't even watch all the videos. I was getting mad actually.
Yeah, I watched some of them.
Like, I get, like, it was cool to see the new songs be performed, but then I was just like, dang, like I feel robbed. Like I feel robbed
because she should be doing that.
Yeah,
it should be full.
It should, like, this is like. I'm trying to think of how many performances have you seen of Cardi B not pregnant?
Yeah.
Like at like her fullest capacity.
Yeah.
And so that's why I feel like it's robbed because I'm like, we're not getting
what we should be.
Best
you need to be on late night. You need to be on daytime television performing. You need to be like, y'all talking about people hungry and they want it all. They not showing that shit.
Yeah. And I mean, like, and you're pregnant. You're pregnant.
And we can't even be mad because she probably should be doing all that shit, you know?
You should have been doing all of this.
You know what I mean? But you shouldn't be pregnant. But she's going on tour. So she's going on tour. It's called the Little Miss Drama Tour. You know what's crazy? I might pull up.
You still might pull up?
I'm gonna wait till day of and see if I can get a ticket for like $100. I just feel like, well, no, I mean, it's crazy because the LA date is so early that I'm like, I can watch one show and then I might make the decision. I don't know. After all this shit, after her having to go and battle 50 bitches against, I kind of, you know, I respect a bitch like that. You know, she said, fuck all this talking. Where you at?
Where you
We ready
at?
right. We ready right now. She's like, I'm going to jail tonight. And somebody was like, hey, I just bought my tickets already. I bought my tour tickets. Can you not go to jail right now? But you know what's crazy is she said that she's always starting it with her when she's pregnant. She's like, I saw you at the Met Gala. You ain't say shit. Bitch, I seen you out. You ain't say shit. But now that I'm pregnant, you want to start with me? Talking about you gonna kick my baby teeth in, calling my children roaches and monkeys, and people are mad that Cardi B called, you know, Nicki's son autistic and said that her father raped her and that her husband's a rapist. When you take it there with my kids, there's no floor for me. That's
Yeah.
deep enough. I would too would have been like, bitch, I'm finna pull up. And Nikki is
Yeah.
so like she is off drugs
Mm.
allegedly, but
Mhm.
it's heavy. And her fans are just like
And it's it's
gassing her up.
crazy.
They're like,
Yeah.
Nikki did this because Cardi B called a black woman a roach and a monkey. She was arguing with one person and she called another, and obviously you shouldn't call people roaches and monkeys. She
Yeah.
didn't say all black women were roaches and monkeys. She's
Mhm.
arguing back and forth with a person. And then Nikki's like, how dare she, speak on my children? You started it.
You started it though.
And her fans are like, well, no, she didn't. She didn't. And like, I just cannot, how can you be that deep into like that we have taken it to somewhere it should never have gone.
Yeah. But it's also been this way for a long time.
But
And
this doesn't feel different though.
I think this was happening with when she was beefing with Meg. And like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like this
And she
same
was like,
level.
go dig up,
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
so this level of like,
yeah,
I don't know what it is, like royalist is like, it's frightening. Like, how could you be following somebody like this?
What do you even have like left?
Because
she's like,
but what do you get out of this too? Like, I don't know.
I think she doesn't realize how much then this ended up helping Cardi B, which is the opposite of what she wanted. She's calling Cardi B a flop because Cardi B sold 200,000 albums her first week, and Nicki sold 228,000 albums her first week, and she's a flop. She's talking about Cardi B, you sold your albums for $4.99. Nicki, we can pull up images of you doing the exact same thing. And this is Cardi B's second album. Nicki, this was your fifth. And she's like, Cardi B's like, why are you always trying to compete with me? I came out 10 years after you. And I've come to the realization is that it isn't that Nicki Minaj only wants to be the only one. She wants everyone else to fail. She does not want them to succeed, to have fans, any of that. She only wants them to fail. It isn't about her wanting to be the queen. She wants to make sure her to be the winner. She wants to make sure everyone else is the loser. How are you this rich and successful, this queen, and you're such a sore fucking loser? And what the fuck does Jay-Z and Roc Nation have to do with this? What is going on?
And that's what Cardi was saying. She was like, why do you keep bringing them up? She's like, I'm not even signed to them.
What the fuck do they have to do with any of this, you psychotic animal? What the fuck? And I just like, she better keep it real cute. Cause you know how we step over Beyonce. You can talk about Jay-Z's lace front all the fuck you want, baby. That's between you and that nigga.
Yeah.
You keep Beyonce's name out of all of this, you psycho. She's the you psycho, you sicko. Don't you dare bring her up.
No,
Don't you
I think
dare.
she knows. I think she knows better than that. What the
fuck is her issue with them though? Like I'm genuinely, and you know what's crazy is she tweets like the fucking Riddler. You know, she'll throw out random lawyer names to prove like she knows what she's talking about. Like, oh, she has all this inside information. But she could have Googled that. Yeah. She want to talk about bringing up conspiracy theories like, oh, you and them did this deal. And then she'll mention 5 people's names. Wait, I got to pull up one of these. Nah, man. I've got to pull up one of these tweets. I'm sorry.
They're so crazy.
We must bring up one of these tweets. Okay, let me go and oh my God, why do I just believe? And you know what's the craziest part? She was doing all of this on her son's birthday.
On her son's birthday.
It was her son's birthday. It was her child's birthday.
Spiraling.
It was her child's birthday, and she's arguing for hours. Wait, here we go. Hold on, let me see. Because I have to go through it. Because now she's retweeting like,
and then she started deleting all this stuff too.
I would too.
I'm like, stand on it.
Why the fuck would you? I would not want to have this evidence that I was this psychotic. I would delete it too if I had been calling people's like fucking, children roaches and monkeys, saying I was going to kick their teeth in, saying I was going to cave your sister's chest in. And I didn't like the part all of this.
I don't like the part when they start doing letters to the kids. They're like, dear, like, Papa Bear.
Yeah, that was a bit
I'm
too
like,
much. But you know what's crazy is like she's like doing the ABCDEFG line from Cardi's
mhm,
album or
yeah.
whatever. And it's like, baby, you sat down and listened to this.
To the album.
You sat down and listened to this. Okay, I am about to read you one of these. And you know, and another thing is I'm sick of us like trying to pretend like Nicki Minaj is pro black. She's not. She's pro her agenda. That's
Mm,
it. I'm gonna read you one of these tweets, and you tell me if it makes any sense. Desiree Perez. Desiree Perez, as for anyone who does not know, which you probably do at this point, I think she's CEO of Rock Nation, and she's been like a very long term, like, like I guess like business associate of like Jay-Z and like a very well known figure in hip hop. I know it hurts that your daughter Demery hates you, which is what brings me to your other daughter. I heard she had a position in Kamala's cabinet and in Kamala's campaign. I heard she had a major position at Live Nation. Epiphany, was she the one telling Live Nation not to promote my second tour, promote my tour in the second leg? And what about the Live Nation rep who killed himself? Or so I heard. The last convo he and I had, I was asking him, why hasn't my tour been promoted in 3 months? I sent him proof and he pretended not to understand what was going on and even got a bit testy with me. I couldn't understand why after I had just done a completely sold out first leg, they say 30 days after my tour, he was gone. They say he was supposed to be working the upcoming Kendrick Stadium tour. Why would he kill himself at such a great time in his life? Mind you, Live Nation and Rock Nation are two separate companies.
yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with her? It's psychotic. And then JT jumps into it. And you know what's sick? You know what's sick to me about this is JT. You cannot be drinking your own Kool-Aid so much that it blinds you to your reality. She tweeted, if I was number one, I would be dancing. We know you could never be number one. She's like, you haven't had a hit since bigger than my song, Okay. Am I? Are we living in different? Are we living in different? Like, is this actually like existence right now?
Nah.
JT is calling Cardi B a flop. JT has one Billboard, and I hate to go there, but she does. She has one Billboard chart entry, and it was number 74. Cardi B has 5 number 1 records. JT made a cake when her song reached number 74 on the Billboard chart. JT, this album sold 27,000 copies in the first week. Cardi B sold 200,000 copies, and she is calling her a flop?
Yeah.
She's literally having an argument, and everybody's like, JT, but
what are we talking about?
You? What does that make you? And then these fucking trash ass diss records. I was so mad at her. You wasted our motherfucking time like that.
I want my 4 minutes back. I
listened to both, so I want my 7 minutes back. I listened to both diss tracks. And I'm just like, JT, you cannot. This is why, and when we talked about this, when we talked about City Cinderella and about how she just runs out of steam, like halfway through a song. She does not have it the way she thinks she has it. Because the hooks are catchy, the choruses are catchy, and it's going viral on TikTok. Those are the only parts going viral on TikTok.
Right. The rest of the song
it's never your lyrics. It's never your like raps, your verses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm just like, when are we going to have that conversation? What the fuck are we? Because are you insanely delusional that you think you're a bigger fashion icon than Cardi B, who was the first female rapper to be on the cover of Vogue? Than Cardi B, who is sitting front row at all these fashion shows that you have never been invited to. They don't even know you. You're just a customer. And she's front row. JT, I'm confused. Like, I'm genuinely confused as to what she thinks is happening right now.
I don't know. I have no idea.
What does she think is going on?
I have no idea. Ugh.
Child, it was a lot. And then Nicki
Nicki
Minaj too is saying she wants everybody to boycott all of Cardi B's music and her brand deals and any collaborations. And everybody was like, well, first of all, no.
I'm not about to do that.
First of all, no. However, how could we say the same for you? What brand deals does Nicki Minaj have? Who does Nicki Minaj work with?
Exactly.
Do you remember we were talking about this when we were talking about her tour and how there was no major sponsors for her tour? I don't know. Maybe there could have been a major sponsor, but did you hear about any major sponsors for her tour?
No.
Do you hear about any Nicki Minaj like collaborations, brand deals, face of anything?
I think no. I mean, I think honestly, like the real root of this, aside from like the ego aspect of it, is also she's releasing an album in March.
See, but do you realize how she had to announce that during Cardi B's rollout week? She tweets this album announcement. Like, girl, you so motherfucking miserable. You so miserable.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is all it's theater. It's all theater. It's all theater. But
this is some psych ward shit, ma'am. It's psych ward theater.
I do want to talk about this leaked phone call from Ice Spice's team.
She and said, Cardi, I'm in that mouth. Where she at?
Was crazy. That was crazy. She meant every single word she said.
She said, I'm gonna beat her the fuck up.
See, I'm not Lotto. I'm not Nicki Minaj.
She said, I'm not one of these other rap bitches. I will beat her the fuck
She's
up.
Like, you're in New York? In New York? Okay, where are you?
And she meant every motherfucking syllable.
Word. And she was like, don't, like, they were trying to make her say, like, something like, oh, what did she say to her? They're like, she's like, do you know what they said? You know what they said. Don't be doing this. Like, that was the real Cardi B there.
And then the manager's like, we didn't release that. Mind you, Ice Spice tweeted, and then she, like, posted a snippet, and then it leaked. Like, are you kidding? She wasn't even talking to you. She wasn't even talking to you. But you had to make it about you because you got an album coming out.
Yo.
You had to make it about you.
Wild.
And now she beefing with Offset again.
Oh, yeah.
And Bia. You know, Cardi B, you really are the motherfucking drama
bitch.
She's on
one. Yeah,
the
news
I was like,
she's on one.
Solely about her. The news has been solely about her. Like, for the past... How many days? It's been like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, low-key, it's been like 2 weeks.
2 weeks of just Cardi B finally responding to Bia. Bia, I want you to hear me when I say this. Hear my motherfucking please. Bia, please, I am on bended knee. I'm on all fours. I am on my knees. Do not get in the booth. Do not get in the booth. Do not, baby. You got an album coming out, and I believe in you. Focus on your album. Just ignore it. We can name 5 Bia songs. Can I do it off the top of my head though?
I think about this all the time.
Hold on. Let me think.
A lot of money.
Okay. No, you can't name it for me. I'm going first.
Oh, you're going to go first? Okay.
Okay. Well, I don't know. It's fair. You just said that. Okay, I'm going to name something else. Okay. Oh no. I'm that bitch. Cover Girl. Bia. No. Wait.
Come on.
No. Wait. Is this Freak-a-Leak? That Geek-a-Leak she did with OGZ? Yep, that's right. Your turn. And you can't say the ones I said.
Whole Lot of Money. Skate. London.
You love that terrible ass song.
I don't love it, but yo, I can see the cover of it.
Yes, oh my god, I can like visualize it. Why can't I think of it?
Do you know what I'm talking about? This like black and white.
You're talking about the same one I said. I'm that bitch.
Am I? Is it that one?
No, she's wearing the tie. Fallback. Okay, Fallback's a good one. Fallback's a good one.
I don't know if I have a fifth one. I'm gonna be honest.
You have to try.
That wait, no, that was a feature. I was gonna say Best on Earth.
I did a feature too.
Okay, Best on Earth.
Okay, great. So that's 5. You know, so Cardi, you might have a motherfucking point, bitch. I'm so.
She has a point.
I just think I love that she went for the throat. Like she said, I'm in that mouth. She really mean that shit. She is socking you
She
bitches.
meant that.
She's socking you bitches so motherfucking hard. Hey, I gotta respect a bitch like this.
No, for
I'm
real.
sorry. Got my baby daddy acting like my baby mama. Oh my motherfucking god.
No,
G,
for
like,
real.
this
Because
is
Offset is really like trying
he's
to.
trying to steal all her money, G. He's literally trying to rob
He's like,
her.
I can't live a stable life without her.
And she said, stable? Nigga, you don't even take care of the kids.
Kids.
Got no motherfucking kids at your house. What do you need my
Yo.
money for? Should we get into new music?
Yes, please. Oh my
Lots of
goodness.
new music. Lots of new music. What stands out to you? You want to talk about the music videos? Because there's some good ones on here.
Sure. Let me see. I did like the Sexy Salon.
Yes.
I
that
thought
was
that was
a really
good
good one. I love this. She said that, if you ain't black, stay the fuck out the business. Like,
They're saying this is like the new Juneteenth anthem.
stay the fuck out the business. Are you kidding me? And this goes for all those non-blacks who are running those stan pages too. The ones who are like, I just didn't really get this song, or she has the same flow. Stay the fuck out the business. This is not for you.
Yeah.
Man,
no,
it
was
the energy
good.
I was missing from the last song. This
Exactly.
is the energy I was missing from the last song.
I also like that she had like her family and friends be like background people.
Her little baby.
I
her
know.
little son is so cute. He looked just like his daddy.
He looks just like stunning.
Just like his daddy. Oh my god, but that was so cute.
What else?
I have an issue with this Coi Leray Shoreline Mafia song. First of all,
really?
When did Shoreline Mafia start making music again? I don't quite remember. Okay, because I'm like, that's a motherfucking throwback.
Literally this year. Literally this year.
You know what I love though? I feel like Coi is getting her spark back. Like that fuck Trippie Redd. He tried to drain her.
Mm-hmm.
He tried to drain her, but she is. That's why I feel bad for her too, because she's coming with some fucking heat. And
no, she ate this.
They are fucking overshadowing it with all their bullshit. She can't promote her music. It's like that. You know that meme they're posting with it's Miley Cyrus accepting an award,
and
people are fighting
Yeah, no, literally, that's her.
Fighting in the background.
Her and Doja Cat.
I just don't like that they say nigga.
I know, me too.
I just can't.
It does bother me.
I just can't. They're not black at all. Like, I can't get over it. I don't.
One
like
of them's not black.
Which one is black?
I thought one of them was
black.
black.
Is it Ogeezy or the other Mexican? They're not black. Actually, I don't know that they're Mexican. I can't just say that.
Hold on.
But you know what? I'm also sick of them using dirty Mexican. Like,
no,
when they're talking about them, you know what I mean? Like, it just feels so icky, and they mean it from because she's not even Mexican. Like, she's Dominican.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it just feels so weird that I'm telling you, they're not black, Brianna. You can look all the fuck you want. Those are not black people. Those are not black people.
It does feel gross. I know what you're talking about, though.
It's gross.
I know. But I really like
and they don't give a single fuck either. They're like, so fuck you gonna do? Because that's how they grew up. And as a substitute teacher in California, that is exactly how these Hispanic kids are. They throw it out there like nothing. And I said, do you see me standing here? I'm the only nigga in the room.
Right.
And I didn't say that shit. And they just like,
and I didn't, yeah.
And then they be fighting. You hear nigga, not a nigga in sight. Not a nigga throwing a punch. Not a nigga throwing a punch. Nowhere.
Yo.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else did you like?
What else did I like? I like the Safe song. I like Safe.
I do.
It's a very nice song.
You know what I think? First of all, they look good in this music video. Like,
good.
They look fucking hot.
It looked.
I just like. I think Cardi really just knows good music for herself. Unlike Sweetie, I think she has incredible taste and she knows what's going to work
taking
for
strays
her.
Here.
I think Sweetie knows good music for other people.
Yeah,
but not herself.
Think so too. I think so too.
I think this song is such a great hip hop and R&B collab.
I think so too.
And
Kalani was
she was
a perfect choice.
perfect for these kinds of things, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
What about you? What were some of your standouts?
Some of my standouts, the Time remix.
Oh yeah,
Lotto really ate that shit. Like, and this is the kind of energy that I've been missing on Lotto's music lately. You know, you can still be my man, but don't forget your roots. You're from Atlanta, bitch. Don't forget your roots. And I'm wondering why this wasn't just the original.
Why was actually, because I went back and listened to the album, and I was like, this should have been it the entire time.
She probably didn't turn in the verse because she didn't think the album was going to do well, and she didn't want no more flops on her. She was concerned about, and then she heard everybody like, oh, everybody loves this.
Word. I got something.
Let's do something. I got something for you, and did it real quick because this is easy for her. What do you mean? Like, this is like she's good at this. Baddie. Let's talk about this song.
I didn't even get through the whole song, but I was like, you know what? This sounds like a type of song for her, though. Mm-hmm. Like, it's very much like, okay, nostalgic of the old song. Mm-hmm. She says whatever, like, BS that comes to her mind. Mm-hmm. And then people are going to mess with it based off of the nostalgia. That's really what I got.
To me, like, the beat I love. Like, Riot ate the sample, but the song feels empty.
It's the same stuff. It's the same stuff.
Empty.
It's the same song. I don't know.
But it could be good. It could have been a good song.
What else? What else was
Cardi B feature on the Young Thug album, you know, Lady Whistledown.
That I haven't even listened to his album. I listened to that song. Mm-hmm. Unimpressed, really. Mm-hmm. And I heard that him and Mariah the Scientist broke up anyway.
Good for her. You don't need to be with a dummy like that. Anyway, yeah, should we just get into our main topic?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so today, guys, we are talking about, we're giving our reviews of 2 albums that have come out. Doja Cat's V and Cardi B's Am I the Drama. Should we start with V?
Sure, because I don't have much to say.
Did you have any downloads?
0. And maybe I need to listen. Maybe I need to listen to it again. Yeah. But initially, I was like, okay. After hearing Jealous Type, I was like, okay, I hear like the 80s references, whatever. Okay, cool. Maybe this is just one song. Oh no, this is a whole album of this. And I was like, this album was not for me. Like, I just did not like it. Like, I really just like did not like it. And I really wanted to. I really tried. And I was thinking about like the expectations that we kept talking about of the album. And this is nothing what either of us like had predicted.
Not even close.
Not even close.
I did have 3.
Yeah.
I did have 3 downloads. I did have three downloads.
Was it? I think I know what ones you're gonna do.
I had Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Stranger. And Acts of Service.
Oh, okay. That surprised me. I thought you were going to say Take Me Dancing.
No, I did not. You know, that was fine. You know, SZA, I think, is brilliant. I think she has a really great voice. And I think they both just match the energy of the artist that they're collaborating with so well, that they work so well together. So I mean, it was fine, but I didn't love it. I think, you know, I have a lot of very similar feelings. I just feel like if there was messaging in this album at all, like, it's getting lost, you know?
Yeah.
I think the sequencing too was a big issue for me because it doesn't feel intentional. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think it's off. Like, I don't think there's any story being told.
Yeah.
It feels very empty, like very hollow and void of energy. But I feel like Doja Cat usually fills a project with energy. You know, like you feel her on it. I think the mixing is off too. Like, doesn't it sound really terrible? Like not like bad, but like it's so loud. It's so loud. The music is so loud, and the lyrics are so low that half the time I don't know what she's saying.
Yeah,
like I can only make out like the shape of the words. Like, I don't know what you're saying. I think her vocal layering in her singing is so pleasing, but it's so empty. You know, there's nothing behind those words. It to me, I don't think that isn't that this has no replay value, because there's an audience for this for sure. It's that I'm listening to it and all I can think is, okay, and what else? You know, like
Right.
what's next?
Yeah, exactly. I'm
There's
hoping
no
this deluxe. Hopefully, it
You
has a
said you
deluxe.
already know there's gonna be a You said wait. There has to be more.
There
Like
has to be
there
more
has to be something else. You know what?
because
It just feels generic. You know.
yeah, like I don't know. I just did not like. I really simply just did not like this.
I can 100% believe in that, but this kind of feels like background music for a TV show. You know.
Yeah, like
Like it
I
could
don't
just.
know.
'Cause-
And like I watched the music videos too. I thought the
yeah.
Gorgeous music video was really well
I
done.
loved that one. Loved it. So beautiful.
Yeah, it was very beautiful
Lush.
and like
But
very
does she
like
think we believe she has 4C hair? She can't possibly think that we buy that, you know, like with your white ass mama. Girl,
yeah.
she get out of my face. Your mom
No,
has
but
blonde eyes and blue hair and
blue hair.
blonde hair and blue.
I can't. No, like I don't know. I
Yes,
think
yes, I'm sorry.
no, I was just gonna say I just think it was like it was a very visually appealing
The
music
color was
video.
so beautiful, but what else? Like,
I
you
was
know what
just
I
like
mean? Like, it's pretty.
I don't think I'm gonna go back to this song. Like I don't think I'm going back to
No,
this album in
not at
general.
all.
And I was
Maybe
just
you'll
like
go back
looking,
to the deluxe. Maybe you'll go back
maybe
to the
I'll go.
deluxe.
I was just like, and I was looking at the rest of her albums,
Yeah.
and I was just like, this is definitely in last place for me. Like,
Without a doubt, it's actually last place, and they're so far ahead of it. Just
I think what I was thinking is that this was going to be more like hot pink. I think. I think that it was going to have more R&B tones versus so poppy. I didn't think it was going to be so. I think this album was very pop forward, and I didn't think that it was. I thought it was going to be more soulful. I
yeah,
think,
there's no soul. It feels very
yeah,
soulless. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like it's missing something. I would give it a 5 out of 10. What do you think?
yeah. 5. I would give
You
it a
say
5.
5?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, probably 5. It's not a 4, honestly. Like,
Ooh,
I'm like, she's getting
wow.
5 off the strength of Doja Cat.
Yeah, I mean
Like,
that's truly honest. That's all that's carrying it. It's
yeah,
that's my girl at the end of the day.
yeah.
And I cannot turn my back on her. I'm sorry. Like I just can't,
I
but
get it.
it's not
It's
it.
not
It's not
it.
it.
It's
It's
not
not
it.
it's not it's not it.
But okay, do you want to go to Am I the
Let's talk
Drama?
about Am I the Drama? Do you have downloads? Like what were your downloads from this one?
Yeah, so my initial downloads were Magnet, Imaginary Players, Say, Pretty and Petty, Every Time, I Have a Nice Guy, and then I think Up and WAP already downloaded. But listening
Right,
to
of course.
it
I don't even count those.
but going back a second time listening to it,
Yeah.
I did I downloaded Hello,
Mm.
and then
That's my current favorite on the album.
what else was the other one?
Mm.
I think it was I like Bodega Batty. Like
Yeah.
that's another
That's
one.
a really cute one.
What about you?
Initially, obviously, I downloaded the singles Imaginary Players and Outside. Initially, when on my first listen, I downloaded Hello, Magnet, Shower Tears, and Pretty and Petty. And then I went back and I downloaded Don't Do Too Much, Safe, Better Than You, On My Back.
Better Than You is a good one, yeah.
On My Back, Trophies, and the Time remix. So those are all my downloads. So that's quite a few. I don't think I have that many downloads is like for a Beyonce, for a Meg. Like that's how many, like I don't usually get that many. I do love that Tyla song. Tyla, I don't get the hate because that bitch, oh my God. Like I know I was the one who said I think she's, trying to emulate Rihanna's career, and she is, but I just love her voice. It's so pleasing on that song. I think my issue is that would be one of the one. Wait, do we want to go? Wait, how are we doing this? Do we want to go track by track for this one?
I feel like there's a lot on here. Maybe we can go by like sequencing, like if we think the sequencing was good and if we would have chopped any.
Okay. I don't think the sequencing was good. I think the sequencing was quite confusing, and I think that it really did it kind of not ruins the album, but it changes
The
the album
flow
in
of
a
it,
way. It
yeah.
changes the flow of the album and it makes it choppy. And that I think is what made it sound so much, or made it feel like it was so much longer, because it's like you're jumping from here to there to there to there, and it doesn't feel intentional in the way that you're doing it.
I feel you. I think Hello should have been first.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
That's literally what I said in my thing. I said, like this should have opened the album. But I do think Dead is a good opener as far as drama is concerned. Because like she's like, you want to know what it is? And what's crazy? I like Summer Walker on this, and I don't
on both songs.
I like her on both songs, but this one more. And I do not like a lot of Summer Walker music. So, as I probably said.
Yeah.
So, excuse me. It's I really like it. So then tell me, okay, Chops, I do have a couple. I think that I don't think WAP and Up should have been on here.
I mean, they had to, you know that.
But she could have done like a deluxe where it's like in the singles. You know what I mean? Like it does take me out of it. Check Please, I would have cut. Principal. Also, why did she use the wrong principal? Why did she use? How did you? It also doesn't feel intentional. It doesn't feel intentional.
The Lizzo song.
Yeah, I would have cut the Lizzo song. I would
Salute.
Salute. I would keep, but I totally can understand why you would cut it. What's crazy is I think Offset would sound great on Salute, because that's his whole flow. And he would have got in the pocket on that motherfucker. Like I think if they didn't hate each other,
that's too bad.
It's too bad, because if they didn't hate each other, he would have ate on Salute. I would have cut Trophies, but I think if we're to keep Trophies, it should be sooner in the album. I think Trophies should have come after that. I think Save the Chorus. If Tyler wasn't on Nice Guy, I wouldn't need it. I think it's only her singing it that saves it. None of Cardi's verses. I would say, again, I don't even think we need Outside. In the context, I would have cut that.
Fair.
I would have cut
that.
I would have cut that.
So what would you say your top 3 songs on the album are?
Definitely the Time remix.
For sure.
I would say Hello and Magnet. And then if I can do like an honorable mention of one of the slower songs, On My Back.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I would say the same 3.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I would have said, instead of Hello, I would have put Pretty and Petty.
Pretty and Petty. Because she's absolutely the fuck right. Diarrhea Bia. Oh, that's... See? Straight for the motherfucking jugular. Actually, let me I gotta pull up the lyrics. No, I'm sorry. I gotta pull up the lyrics. We have to. Okay.
Cardi knew what he was doing when he wrote that.
As fuck. He's not one of the writers on this, I don't think.
Oh really?
I don't think so.
Hold on, let me see.
Well, he might be, but I don't see his name here.
Let's see.
I'm pretty and I'm petty as fuck. When I walk a bitch down, it be sexy as fuck. Name 5 Bia songs, gun to your head. Bow, I'm dead. That melatonin flow putting us to bed. I'm doing you a favor. Epic, run me my bread. That's her label. Pop my shit in my bags. Only thing that I do. Every time I pray, I thank God I'm not you. I'd rather die on the surgery table before I walk around here looking like you. You want to beef with me so bad? Are you sure? Does she even got a BETU?
Well,
cause sweat me cause you bored. Just a big lap dog. Be a Labrador. Then she said, you a fake ghetto bitch and I don't like you. Your mama used to fuck around with white men. Disgusting. Girl, you trifling. I hate when a bitch thinks she cute cause she light skinned.
Oof.
Talking about culture. You wildin'. Look, meatball. You Italian. You from Boston, let's have a tea party. Then she's like, why you got kicked out of the condo? Why you be online and you lying though? Why you always at Diddy house? I heard they comb that little kitty out. Oof. Tell these folks what it's really about. Why you all in people's face with that shitty mouth? Diarrhea, breast so stank. You can...
Like, this is so petty.
Anyway,
what would be
your overall review? Because I wrote something.
Like, yeah, overall review. I think lackluster seems like the wrong word, but this is like, it's an okay album.
I agree.
It's an okay album. Like, it's not
Agree.
like a trash throwaway. Like, it's not like, oh, I can't believe that she put this out there and she waited so long.
Yeah.
It's just like very mid. And like,
For
there's
sure.
some songs on here that it's like, I hope I hear it when I go out.
Right.
But it's not like this has like solidified her place within like the industry.
Yeah.
This is just like, it's fine. It's like an okay album.
I agree. It's fine. You know, I think it's hard to critique it without thinking about the context that it's been 7 years. Mm-hmm. And she just had a lot to address on this album. You know, and I think she really did. I understand the need for those songs, obviously, because it's been 7 years, but the album feels bloated. Like, you know, I think if we had cut it down to like a really good, clean, sharp, like 15 to even I'll allow 17 songs, it would have been a perfect sophomore album. I think, like I said earlier, the sequencing fucks up the flow of the album. Like, I think it does. I do love that she's like, you know, cocky and she's energetic and she switched up her flow a little bit. She even sounds like she's pronouncing words better. And I think a lot of those insecurities that come out when Cardi B raps, like, I'm not hearing them here. You know, I think she had a lot to prove and a lot to say. And I think she does that in an okay way. You know what I mean? Like, it's a solid throw, you know, like it's a solid swing as far as that's concerned. Right. You know? What would you rate it? Because I would say 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I was gonna give it actually like maybe like a 6.5, maybe 7.
6.5?
7.
6.5.
Like it's fine. Like those, like the 3 top songs, I will probably return to it.
Absolutely.
It will be
again and again
on rotation, but like it's okay. Like it's okay.
It's okay, and I think that's the perfect way to that's what I would say. That would be that's the perfect. I can't think of any better way to describe it.
I think like people gassed it a lot online because they were excited for the Cardi B album.
Yeah.
And I think rightfully so, but I think that it's just like, I think objectively, like if another artist was to put out this album, it would be okay.
It would be okay. And it would do okay.
And it would do okay, actually.
That's it. But it wouldn't be like, I don't know. I agree with you. I agree with that. But I'm just happy, like, she put it out there. She released the music. You know what I mean? She had some shit to get off her chest, and she got it off her chest. And I think that she deserves that.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Okay, should we do music rec? You know what I think? I think we should do music recs from the albums. And you have to do, like, both. You have to find one. You have to get one from both.
All right. Okay. So I guess from Am I the Drama, I guess the less popular. I guess I kind of want to pick a less popular one than what's already. Means. I'll say Better Than You. I did like that one.
Okay.
I'll give that as my rec for
Better Than You. Drama. Okay, and then what about V?
I have nothing to say. Like,
you don't have any.
I really don't. I don't like this album. Like, I don't. I really have no suggestions.
Wow, that's so funny. Okay, from Am I the Drama? If we're going to do like a less popular one, I'm going to do On My Back with Lourdes, and I thought Lourdes was one of Nicki Minaj's artists. Like last year, she was on Nicki Minaj's album. And then she was on Sweetie's album. So she's like worked with the Rap Girls, but I thought that she was signed to Nicki Minaj's label, heavy on it, because that's what Nicki Minaj had announced last year. So it was shocking.
I don't know.
Yeah. There's that. And wait, okay, that's mine from Era Drama. Mine from V, I'm going to recommend Strangers. Or Stranger.
Okay.
Stranger.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to listen to it again.
That's the one with the video. I mean, you're going to think the same thing because I don't think you're going to get more from it. But, you know, always go back and listen to the album, guys. Thank you guys so much. We're sorry again that this episode was late, but actually for the first time, it wasn't my fault.
Sorry, I was living my best life.
You know, she was living a good time, having a good time in Japan while the rest of us here were suffering.
But stream the girls. But stream the girls. There's a lot of new music, so.
All right, and y'all have a good day. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Where My Girls At, a podcast about Black women in hip hop. Where My Girls At is produced and edited by Mariah Woods and hosted by Mariah Woods and Brianna LaRosliere. Follow us on Twitter at Where My Girls At 2, on Instagram at Where My Girls At _TH, and on TikTok at Where My Girls At Pod. See you next time.